This episode is powered by Poddex.
It's your girl, Ty Scott King, and it's time to lock and load to the Truth Out the Bag podcast, where the gems are the truth, and it's the king we salute. Let's grow.
Hey, you're tuning in to Truth Out the Bag podcast, where we give you the nitty gritty for free.
God's people, my people's what's really good. This your girl, DivineLife. Happy Tuesday to you. Today is August the 4th. Man, this is such a blessed birthday month, the best birthday month in all the birthday months. It's your girl birthday month. In 1 week, August the 11th, your girl is turning up all the way for her birthday. Man, shout out to all my August babies. Man, shout out to all my Leos. And a special shout out to my first cousin, Gabby. Hey, girl, your birthday is a day after mine on the 12th. And you know we gonna make it stellar. That's right, man. Every day we wake up and we got the opportunity to live and to do things better is worth celebrating. And I am just so grateful. I am so grateful, y'all, because truly is a blessing when we can wake up every day and it's not unto death, because we have lost so many people the past 5 months or so. Like, we've lost so many people, and we just have to be grateful and thankful for every moment that we still have here on this earth. Like, we really do. And I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it for you. But listen, I am so happy about today's episode. And I am, because it's a conversation that has to continue on. And there are those conversations that we must have. Those conversations that others, or rather yet, a lot of people just don't want to talk about because it's just so hard. But here at Truth Out the Bag, we got to give you the nitty gritty for free, because we love y'all and we want to see y'all living y'all best lives every single day. And so I had an opportunity to reach out to my bro, Ahmad Grant, over at Different Attentions. And back in May, I reached out to the brother. May was Mental Health Awareness Month, and the brother was really speaking some truth on his podcast, Trap Therapy, on Thursdays. He was really spitting some much needed truth gems for those that are battling mental health. And the reality of it is this: there's a stigma in the African American community concerning mental health. And when I was listening in on to that brother on Trap Thursdays, Trap Therapy on Thursdays, I was like, I gotta get him here at Truth Out the Bag podcast. Like, we gotta continue the conversation for a different audience who too is battling with mental health. And so I reached out to my bro. He gladly accepted the offer to come here on Truth Out the Bag. And I had a question that I wanted to ask him. I have a lot of questions, but it was one question in particular. And this is the question that I asked him. How do we as a society change men's perception of seeking help before they get to that point of depression? And I asked the bro to drop 5 truth gems for my listeners, for those that are battling depression, those that may have loved ones battling depression, a co-worker, anybody. But I've been noticing more and more depression hitting our men real hard, especially our African American men. And I just wanted to have somebody come on who has dealt with depression firsthand as an African American man, and someone who has overcome depression. And my bro Ahmad Grant, he's done that, and I love what he's doing over at Trap Therapy. I love what he's doing because it's a community where they're having relevant conversations concerning mental health in a loving and fun way, because sometimes we feel like everything got to be so grim, and it don't, man. We can talk about things in a manner in which is very lively, is fun. And yeah, some things it is going to be very emotional for us. we're gonna cry, but it's okay to cry. It is. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry as a man. Just because you cry, that does not mean that you're weak at all. And I got a lot of love for our men all together as a whole. I got a lot of love for our African American men because I know y'all deal with a lot and a lot of things y'all suppress. And it's time to stop suppressing, and it's time to release so that you can grow, so that you can be the man that you need to be for yourself, for your family. And so I want y'all to listen to what my bro had to say. I want y'all to listen to these 5 tips. And I really want you to make it. I do. I want you to make it. You gotta make it. There's a lot of people depending on you. You gotta make it. So I want y'all to really stop what you're doing. Whether you're driving in your car, I want you to just focus. Whether you're at your house and you're still quarantining, you're cleaning, you're cooking, I want you to focus. Whether you're at school, online, I need you to pay attention. I need you to focus to these 5 tips. Whatever you're doing, just focus in on these 5 tips.
Nigel, what's going on? I appreciate you for hitting me up. I'm hype and I'm lit. I'm just really amped that you even contacted me because I needed this today just to hear these things. I just needed this. I appreciate you for what you're doing in the culture. I appreciate you for what you're doing in the generation. You're on a whole new mind level that I think you're so advanced that people don't understand what level you're on. They're like so many people are so far behind you. And what I mean by that is on a mental level. They're not ready to accept who they really are and learn who they are, and so they can continue to help others. Some people don't notice that. So I really appreciate you because I see it and I notice it, you know? So I really appreciate you, what you're doing. And please continue. Please don't ever stop. To answer your question, how do we help men before they even get to that mental place or go through depression? First things first, I think the saying is, man, you can't take a horse to the water and force him to drink. You can take a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink, okay? But the reason why I'm saying that, because when men got to be mentally ready. They got to be mentally mature to be able to even stop themselves from going into a depression, or even be mentally ready to accept, help from other people. Because a lot of men don't want to accept help and knowing that they need help because they want to seem so manly. They want to seem strong. And the reason why that is because growing up as little boys, our fathers, our grandfathers, our uncles, our brothers, our friends was always say, man, be strong. Man up. You ain't no punk. You ain't no little wimp out here. Man up, boy. So hearing that our whole life, that's what, what we went through at a young age, that still goes into our mind now. We may be grown, but we still a little boy in our mind sometimes because that's what we remember. So that's the thing. You got to mentally be ready to accept. You got to mentally be like, okay, what I went through at a younger age does not impact me or affect me today because now I'm a new person. Now I'm a new man. All right. So that's one of the reasons. But if the generation wants to help men, first thing first, men got to be able to be ready to accept it and put their what's the word I'm looking for? Put their toxic masculinity to the side and be able to really be ready so they can advance. All right, that's first things first. Second thing, within the generation, I feel like we have to really push it in young boys and men mind that it's okay to get help. All right, it's okay if you feel like you ain't you. All right, come talk to me. We have to let them know that, like, this is a cool thing to do, because most people gonna see, most black men or white men, whatever, white men are, that's a different story. But black men, they're gonna see it and be like, hey, listen, I know something ain't right, but man, I don't know who to talk to. I don't know how to communicate this feeling, or I don't even know what to do, because the education isn't out there. People don't educate black people on how to take care of their mental health, so that's first thing first. We got to really, we need to do an email blast out here. We need to say, hey, listen, we about to email blast every black person in the world and tell them, hey, listen, we going to be talking about mental health, and we going to really put it out there in the culture. That goes seem to be the only way to make it trend. It's like, if it's not trending out there on social media, man, people don't really pay attention. But sometimes social media is not real. Some people play that fantasy. So what they really need to focus on is what really going on in their life. But if people around them don't pressure them or press them to go see help or go seek help or go get help, then the cycle continues. So that's my answer to it. I could be wrong. I mean, other people can have, some better answers to it, but that's what I feel like. Just being a black man in the culture, growing up, knowing that, my father was telling me, don't be a wimp. And growing up and seeing that, I didn't know what to do when I went through my own depression, because I didn't know that I was in a depression because nobody ever told me about it. So just seeing this stuff and going through this and knowing, like, I'm at this age now and I'm still learning this stuff, like, we really got a lot of work to do as far as in the generation. So if it's one way we can do it is continue to talk about it, continue to be like we need to have like more mental health events. And the bad thing about it, when we say the word mental health, black people get scared. They don't wanna, man, mental health, no, I ain't going to that. That's for them crazy people. that's that breaking the stigma right there, So we got to make it cool. We got to have more mental health events. I feel like churches definitely need to talk about mental health, so that way our parents or our parents or grandparents can accept it, because they grew up in that generation to where, nah, bro, what goes on in this house stays in this house, So we have to first get the parents first, and then it'll trickle down to the kids, or it trickle down to the sons, the fathers, and whatnot. And I think that'll definitely help. But it's definitely having more events and making it cool to talk about mental health as far as, in our black community. And I continue to talk about black community because that's the first community, because I am black, you're black, and we gotta fix our own community before we can go out there and fix anybody else's. You know what I mean? So that's why when I say it, people may feel some that way, but I mean, I say it because of that reason. But hopefully I answered your question. I know it was all over the place, but I'm sorry, that's on my mind, B. But appreciate you.
What's up? This is Sunny Knight. You're listening to my new single, Not Far Away, on Truth Out the Bag podcast, where gems are the truth and it's the king we salute. Let's grow.
You're not far away, 'cause I see you, and every day I need you. The air I breathe, you're all I need. You're right here with me. You're not far away, 'cause I see you, and every day I need you. The air I breathe, you're all I need. You're right here with me.
This is for the kids most forgotten in the foster home. Full of broken dreams, you ain't gotta walk alone. Times hard, get scarred on the boulevard. The hand that was dealt, Grim Reaper wanna pull your card. I remember growing up in the projects. Junkies wore clocks around their necks, no Rolex. The old lady screamed from the window, stop the violence. Late to your wake, need moments for your silence. Thought Jesus was a white man who didn't like black folks. Living in poverty, the haves always crack jokes. But I know now my God is amazing. He brought me this far, no more sleeping on the pavement. And I didn't find you, you were never lost. Bankrupted in my sin, paid a heavy cost. Remember every loss, can't forget the victories. You won it all, so sin can't claim victory.
You're not far away, 'cause I see you, and every day I need you. The air I breathe, you're all I need. You're right here with me. You're not far away, 'cause I see you, and every day I need you. The air I breathe, you're all I need. You're right here with me.
On the track like Pronto, I was running brave like Tonto. Flow cold like Toronto, slam the track like judo. You know, sin won't get no kudos. Fake big like Bluto. Stray shots killing kids from a block away. Mothers cry from Alabama way to Rockaway. Dark days, all the nights where I felt alone. You were there, open arms, saying welcome home. This was my life, but now it's all yours. Through the sunny days and the downpours. Grace, I was raised on these southern streets. I need to hear from you, like when a mother speaks. Yes, I'm armed, no gun in hand. Without the word, I'm going nowhere like the running man. You the son of man, the one who set the captives free. Start chasing, always coming after me.
You're not far away, 'cause I see you, and every day I need you. The air I breathe, you're all I need. You're right here with me. You're not far away, 'cause I see you, and every day I need you. The air I breathe, you're all
Man, I hope y'all just enjoyed that new single by my bro, Sunny Night, featuring Victor Sampson. And it just goes along with the conversation. It goes along with the question and the 5 tips that my boy Ahmad Grant just gave us. Like, all of it fits in perfectly together because truly, God is not far away. Like, no matter how things were when we were growing up, how things were when we were in college, how things were when we was in high school, how things were after college, going into adulthood. He was always present. And I'm going to need y'all to grab a hold to that truth. Y'all heard it first, Not Far Away, by my big bro, Sunny Night, featuring Victor Sampson. Listen, y'all go over to whatever digital outlet y'all love and download that new single by Sunny Night. Man, bro, Ahmad, bro, I appreciate you stopping here at Truth Out the Bag and dropping my truth riders with those 5 gems, those 5 truth gems. And I want to know what y'all think about it. I want to continue the conversation. I want y'all to comment, like, and share this episode because y'all know that we got to continue the conversations and we can't do it by ourselves. We need your help, and we're asking for your help, and we want to know your thoughts on it. We want your feedback, like we really do. I want y'all to head over to my bro, Ahmad Grant website, Different Intentions. That's his brand. Y'all can look him up on Facebook. Y'all can look him up on IG. Different Intentions. And man, I just love what the bro is doing with Different Intentions because it's something different to really continue on the conversation, the stigma in African American communities concerning mental health. The bro used fashion as a conversation starter for mental health. Not only that, but the goal and objective at Different Intentions is to break the mental health stigma by assisting in less convos and more presentation of yourself. And thirdly, they help you to reflect on your future by presenting yourself in a fashionable, urban, casual manner. So I want y'all to head over to Different Intentions. Man, look them up on Facebook. Look them up on IG. Go over and make a purchase, man. Get a t-shirt. Get a wristband. And y'all rock it how y'all rock it. And y'all make a statement to support, to break the stigma of mental health in all communities, so that we can tackle the much needed mental health issues so that we all can win. Y'all know what time it is. Cheer.
Hi, this is Adelaide Brown, your heart coach, and I want to tell you about my book, Help, Save Me from My Broken Heart, Your Journey to Living and Loving Again. This book will transform your life. If you've ever struggled with yourself, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about your relationships, how you feel about your parents, or even more, if you've ever struggled with how you feel about God, this book will help you be able to find where you are and also heal so that you can live a life that you're proud of, where you can look in the mirror and be happy about who you see. So check it out on my website, theheartconnections.com, or you can find it on Amazon or wherever books are sold online. Check it out. Help Save Me from My Broken Heart, Your Journey to Living and Loving Again.
It's time for another issue of FHL. That's Faith, Hope, and Love. And we're keeping you encouraged, uplifted, and living in that love. So head to www.tyscottking.com today and check it out.
So we woke here. Stay plugged in to Truth Out the Bag podcast, where the truth reigns.